What's going on, Cheat Shit Podcast? I am back, full effect, live and direct. Yo, happy Sunday, fun day. Shout out to my co-host Amanda somewhere. I don't know, doing whatever she do. But I am here by myself Sunday. I am showing up. I am here. I'm here. And I want to talk about some crazy shit today. It's called bum cum. A lot of women are dealing with men that are just not masculine enough. You know, can't provide, can't protect, can't lead a household, doesn't know what's going on. You know, trying to get a job at Amazon. You know, shit like that. And I think women are becoming too masculine. I think that women are, they're the leaders, they're the providers, they're protectors. I think as men, we got to get that back. We have to become the leader, the provider, the protector, okay? I think that women are just taking on those roles, and not because they want to. I think that women are taking on those roles because they're forced to, because the bum that came in them is a plain old bum. So, like me, okay, like in my situation, okay, I'm married, I'm happily married. You see the ring. She bought it, I didn't. She bought the watch too. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, I just think that a woman's job in society, or let's just say, like I'm not trying to pick on anybody. I'm not picking like. I think a woman should feel like she's protected. She's provided for. She's looked after. The kids are looked after. I think that as men, we have lost our way. Like I haven't, motherfucker. I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about your ass. I feel like you know, some certain men have lost their way. You know, I grew up in a 2-parent household. My dad always told me to know a trade, learn a trade. Make sure that your woman is looked after. Don't trust none of your friends because they want your woman. That's the dad I come from. Hey, shout out to my father. And with me, it's just like, if I say I wear the pants of my family, it's not to be like disrespectful. It's to say like, my wife and I, yeah, she's smart. She's very bright. She has a master's degree. I don't have a high school education. But you know what? I lead my household. She's not just left trying to figure it out. I think a lot of you guys are lazy. I think a lot of you men are lazy. And I'm not trying to pick on y'all. I'm talking about the lazy ones because the lazy ones know who they are. To leave a woman to figure it out, you know, as men, we have, like, I know a lot of my friends that are great fathers. And then I know of some men that are not so great fathers, where they're not involved in their kids' lives. They leave the mother to figure it out. That's just, to me, I think that's a coward way of dealing with life. I don't think you have to be financially there all the time. Like, it's not, you know, yeah, it gets tough financially, but you just being there to help her figure it out, whether you guys are together or not. Co-parenting is like probably, I would say, that one of the toughest things that you could ever do, because it's like you're getting on with your life, your child's mom is getting on with her life, and it's like, oh my God, like, it's the best interest of the child now. Like, it's no longer about you and her, you know, as far as you and the kid's mother, it's about the child now. You guys have to come to an agreement to raise your child the best way you can. And a lot of times that narrative gets so lost because a lot of people cannot deal with that. They can't cope with that. You know, the child sees a lot of things. You know, she see mommy moving on, see daddy moving on, but then maybe daddy don't move on, and he want his family back, or the mother is like, oh, I don't know, I might want my family back. So it's a lot of the mental stress. You probably think it doesn't, like, a child's not paying attention, But listen, there's a lot of mental stress that comes with that because two adults can't agree on one thing. But I want to talk today about the bum that came in you. And I know that's harsh. Like, you know what I'm saying? The bum that came in you. Or the bum ass woman that came in. I don't know. It depends how you look at it. But for a lot of the situations that I've heard of, that I come across, you know, I don't come across a lot of deadbeat moms. Like, I don't. And I'm not picking on the men. Listen, fellas, I'm not picking on you. I just don't know a lot of deadbeat moms. You know what I'm saying? I know more deadbeat dads than I know deadbeat moms. And it's always the same story. Like, I think a lot of men are not mentally prepared or ready to be fathers. So that journey is something, because we all like sex, right? We all like sticking our stuff in something, you know, having somebody, you know, call us daddy besides the kids. But I feel like a lot of men are not mentally prepared or ready sometimes. And I'm not, like, I would need Amanda. Like, Amanda's not here. So, Amanda, are you here? She's not here. So, like, this is my male perspective of it. For me, when I was told that I was going to be a father, I had to mentally prepare myself for that. It wasn't like it was just like, oh, okay, all right. No, mentally you have to, because you have to know money is not everything. It's not about financial. It's about being there regardless, figuring it out. Before I was married, I mean, we have two beautiful kids, but before I was married, we co-parented, you know, and it was tough. It was tough. I mean, we didn't always agree, you know what I'm saying? But we always agreed in the best interest of our children. And then you grow up. You grow to know, like, it's not about you anymore. You know, it's not about you. So that selfish bullshit that you have in your life or about you, you have to kind of get rid of it. But man, I think that, like, a lot of women don't have the right to not be masculine and be like the dad and the mom. Like, they don't even, you take that right away from them. Like, you take it, you know, as far as you just being a person that's like, okay, well, I'm not coming around. I'm not gonna show up. Listen, man, you know you got a kid out there, bro. Like, you know you got a child out there. Like, if you ignorant to that or trying to act like that don't exist, and you waking up every day not acknowledging your children or your child, that's some scumbag shit. That's some straight scumbag shit. Because I don't know how another human being can wake up every single day and not acknowledge the fact that they have another life that they have created. Like, you just, nah, the mom got it. I'm good. I'm gonna go to Walmart, get some fucking Hanes and boxer briefs. Yeah, like, it's just wild to me how. But, like, I want to say, you know, special shout out to the women that do hold it down. You know, it's just, I know you guys have a lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know your pain personally, but I can only speak from my standpoint. Like, I acknowledge that I have children. Even when I was not together with their mother, her and I still did what we could for the best interest. And then she drugged me one night and I got married. So, yeah. But no, she didn't. I willingly came and got married. But I just feel a lot of men need a refresher course. You know, if you grew up without, you know, your father, you know, maybe I can teach you. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, you just fuck everything you know. It's all about your family. Whether you together with the mother, whether you not, that's your family now. Like, y'all could be not together, but you created a life with this person. And I feel it's not an obligation, it's a responsibility for you It's a responsibility for you to be there, show up, provide the best way you know how. Because I'm not going to say, oh, man, you got to do all this. No, provide the best way you know how. But just be there. Just to show up. Just to be in the room. It doesn't matter. But I feel like for a lot of women, that's a big turnoff. Like, they find out who a man really is when he can't show up and can't turn out for the life he created. You know, you spend so much time just making it not about the child. Like, you know, you're worried about other things. You're worried about who the mom is dating, or, you know, who she flirting with, or what sexy pics she putting up on social media. Like that, none of that is your business. None of that should be your concern. When that baby popped out of that saggy vagina, boom, bingo. That's your concern. That's your reality. Like, why do you care about anything else? So for me, that's what it was. That's why I could co-parent, because yeah, I love my wife, but I ain't give a fuck about her after that. I don't give a fuck about her. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 beautiful kids. Well, we have 2 beautiful kids. Like, you know, I mean, yeah, I love her too, but, you know, house fire, I'm saving the kids first. Okay? She gonna have to find her way up out of here. But, yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of men just don't know how to be men and provide, lead, and protect. You don't even have to be with the mother to lead, to protect, to provide. You ain't got to provide for the mom. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the best interest of the child. You know, if you can do that maturity, you know, if you can do that, if you can somehow muster that type of energy, it shows you came a long way. But let's just be honest. A lot of men can't. A lot of men cannot do that. They can't, you know. It's always some, you know. You shouldn't be seeing your child every weekend, every other weekend. You should be seeing your child every day. I know when I was co-parenting, I was seeing my kids every day. You know, when I got off work, if I got off too late, maybe not. But I was in constant contact all day. Like, hey, what are they doing? What are they up to? You know, blah, blah, blah. But we don't need these women to be all masculine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need a woman to match my energy. Like, we don't need that. Women are supposed to be submissive. Like, you know, like I always say this. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna drink my Tito. But listen, that pussy supposed to curve to that ick. Okay, not the other way around, brother. That pussy supposed to curve to that ick. All right, and I don't want to, because you know YouTube might, you know, say something, but y'all gotta get y'all masculinity back, man. Like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to be that dominant male figure. If you got a son, your son watching you. If you got a daughter, your daughter is supposed to be like, man, I'm not allowing this because my dad is who he is. But if your dad is a loser, she'll allow anything. You think my daughter is gonna be dating some losers? Well, they got to go through me. All right. And like 300 other niggas I know. But yeah, like, cause you know, I run with a crazy pack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an alpha male. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm an alpha male. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I say, go. You dig? So, at the end of the day, for me, everything aside, males, get your masculinity back. Stop being that bum that came inside her and don't know what to do with her now because you got a kid together. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. What type, like what is, like, where did you come from? Who raised you, Junior? But honestly, all serious shit, man. I just don't understand that. I don't get it. It ain't about who she dating. Who cares who she dates? Who cares who she got a crush on? Be the best father you could be, bum. You bum. You fucking bum. Be the best father you can be. If you really want her, like if that's really your goal, like you want her, let it happen naturally. Let it happen naturally. Stop forcing things with these women, like just because you got a kid with them. A lot of motherfuckers have kids with women because they want to be trapped with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you forced to deal with a motherfucker. And the other way around, like back in my generation, because I'm old, I'm 39. It used to be like the women trapping men. Now it's men trapping women. That's weird energy for me. Like, I don't know. Like, that's so weird for you to, like, you know what I'm saying? Just so the female is forced to deal with you. It's a dude named Claire that did that. Shout out to Claire. His real name's, yeah, really good marriage. Yeah. It's Claire. Claire did that. You know, a couple people told me that Claire did that. He trapped his child's mom into that. You know what I'm saying? But it's so weird. Like, it's just weird, man. It's just weird. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm old. I'm too old out here. I'm fucked up. I'm married. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think that's weird as hell. Like, it's the men trapping the women, and then the women become the men. They become the fathers. Like, they become the protectors, the providers, and then the other, you know, he's somewhere else getting somebody else pregnant. But ladies, I want to say a special message to y'all. And this is not a long podcast. It's just something short. You know, I gotta go eat dinner. I got some Spanish rice and some fried chicken to get to. Keep this male figure going on. Stop letting these bums come in you. Stop letting these bums come in you. Use protection. You know, a condom will save so much heartache, toxicity, domestic violence, all of that. A condom will save. Like, stop letting these bums come in you. You know? And stop falling in love with men that are not ready to be men. How about that? That is crazy. Stop falling in love with men that are not ready to be men. I know it looks all good, you know. I know you go to a Mercedes dealership and it's like a 2020, it's like a 2020 Mercedes. I ain't gonna say 2023, but like a 2020 Mercedes, but with no engine. And you just like, oh my God, I know it don't got an engine, but I look good, girl. I can take pictures in here and all that. That's your baby daddy. He's all hype, nothing else. Stop letting these bums come in you, okay? Give your kids something to look forward. You know? Instead of arguments, disappointments. You already dealt with that with him. You know? Either close your legs, figure life out. Accountability is everything, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Holding yourself accountable is everything. But that's just my male perspective of it. You know, I don't, you know, like I said, my co-host isn't here. Shout out to Amanda. You know, maybe she can touch on some things next week. But you gotta stop letting these bums come in you, okay? That's just me. I'm just talking. I'm gonna get back to my Sunday night. I'm a deadbeat dad. So 20 minutes that I've been doing this podcast, I've been neglecting my family. So I'm gonna get back to my Tito's. Shout out to Tito's. Sponsorship coming soon. Let's go, Tito's! Get back to my Tito's, get back to my fried chicken, my Spanish rice, and my wife. You guys stay classy, stay up, like, subscribe, comment. If you got a bum that came in you, comment below. I know you won't because you're afraid of judgment. We won't judge you here at Chisha Podcast. We don't do that. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for listening. 116 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you to everybody that's subscribing. I'm gonna do a giveaway soon. Something soon. Like I'm gonna do a giveaway soon. I'll talk about that with my ashy ass, musty ass code. Shout out to Amanda Rodriguez. Let's go! But 116 subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe, tell everybody about the Cheat Shit Podcast. Because here you can be whoever you want to be. Even a deadbeat dad. No, you can't be that here. Because I'm not one, so, Appreciate you guys. See you soon.